Let me tell you why you need to trust the Father in all things. The tears are because I'm just coming to a realization of something. I've made videos in the past where I ended up getting emotional. I wasn't planning on it and I didn't have any tissues and I just made the video with tears on my face. I'm not making that mistake. Okay. Some of you know, but many of you probably just haven't figured it out yet. But before this account, excuse me, before this account that you're on now, that I'm on now, I had another account with 115,000 followers. And it was my sole income source. And I lost it. And I lost thousands of dollars. And it was really hard to accept. And I've struggled with, I've been at peace with the whole process, which is, wonderful to walk through. And I've known and felt the promise that the Father was going to do something bigger and better. And I just wasn't sure what it was. And I knew that if I was meant to have a platform, he would build it again. I've been going through some spiritual warfare in my life. And I have stayed true to where I believe that I am called, despite the difficulties. And it's led me to making the videos that I've made. And last night, I had less than 300 followers on this account. And today, as of right now, I am at 4,000. On top of that, hold on. This is gonna be harder than I thought. At 5,000 followers, I will be able to start recommending products on here again. And I'll go back to making money if the Father blesses it. But that's not all he did in the last 24 hours. I'm gonna back up a little bit because right after the TikTok got banned, the next day, maybe the day after that, but within 2 days of my TikTok account getting banned, and me realizing and having to come to terms with losing, which probably would have amounted to about $3,000, full transparency, weeks of work, about $2,000, $3,000. Coming to terms with that. Within 2 days, I got a letter in the mail. It's some random charity that I've never heard of. Paid off $6,600 and something dollars of my medical debt from when I had my daughter. And I already knew in that moment, it was like the Father was like, Jenna, I got you. You just had to swallow losing thousands of money, dollars that you worked for. But I got you. In that moment, I couldn't possibly be angry about losing what amounted to between $2,000 to $3,000, and I just had over $6,000 paid off. Already, it's above and beyond what I deserve. I'm not gonna do you the disservice of showing you my pile of tissues. So that was a couple weeks ago. I wasn't expecting any of this. I think I got myself under control. Something else that the Father has provided for me that I did not seek is a way to make income recommending the same product that I've recommended with the brand that I partnered with before that is removed outside of TikTok, so that I don't have to worry anymore about my TikTok getting banned. Yes, I will go back to recommending products, less so probably, but I will, the ones that I truly believe in on this account. But I will share far more freely in ways that I didn't share on my last account. Because my last account, I had 115,000 followers, and I had to try hard to not speak certain things, because I had to kind of walk the line, you know? But because my TikTok account got banned, the company that I partnered with, because they chose to, decided to take me on removed from TikTok involvement, and now I have a way to make money, even if TikTok blocks my account. And for that, mind blown. And I realized that the reason why I'm given the blessings that I'm given is not only because I trust in my Father in all things, it is because I've also been freely given with all the information that I have. I have not held too tightly to my claims to my content, and people have shared my content and made money off of my content that I will never see. I don't care. Truth is truth. That's not me being on a high horse, although whatever. It's just what I passionately believe. While I admit it has been times to see my content resurfaced and not see a penny, I don't have to worry about it because my Father blesses me regardless, and there's plenty to go around. He is not limited in what he can give me because he's blessing other people with what I share. And because I have given freely of everything that I have and walked with him and trusted even when things don't make sense and even when they hurt, he is now allowing me to bless others freely with my content and to bless me above and beyond what I could even fathom. And this is just the TikTok content stuff. Completely outside of TikTok content, which is not my biggest dream. Right now I know that this is where the Father has my light shining right now, is TikTok. But yesterday, certain puzzle pieces to the greatest dream I've ever had when it comes to if I could plan this big dream to build something, what would it be? And I've had this dream for years now. I've tried to build it before and I've failed miserably, and I've learned. But the Father's connecting pieces for me that will allow me to pursue my calling as an artist and as a spiritual coach, as a wellness, mind, body, spirit wellness, but like connecting. I guess I'm just sharing my pitch with you. I'm gonna make a video and whatever. This is gonna be a thing. I'm entering a competition that's about this whole business, and I don't know if I'm gonna win. But I have this dream, and I believe that I'm being led to pursue this now, to have a platform that connects a bunch of small businesses together that are all based on faith and truth and love. Natural clothing, natural household products, life coaching, spiritual counseling, Hebrew language studies, discipleship things, deliverance. There's so much around it that could happen. I am so sorry. My heat just came on and the end of that, whatever, just cut off, and I have to keep going with this, so I hope it's not too terrible for you. Anyway, I want to set up something that'll connect people to sources of information like mental food, spiritual food, emotional food, and physical food, and guidance, everything that'll point them towards mind, body, spirit wholeness. I want to have a hub based in truth where people can go and find all those things. And I believe this will start out online, and it'll be an online platform of some kind, or maybe a couple things working together, but it'll be ministry, but also supporting small businesses and partnership, and it'll be amazing. And eventually the goal would be to create, and this is, people are going to judge, people will say this is a cult in the making, I've already heard it, it's fine, whatever. Eventually the goal or the dream would be to translate that into a physical presence. My personal dream is earthen tiny homes that houses these businesses, houses art studios, coffee shops, farm to table, a self-sustainable community based on faith, helping people with their traumas and recovery, and all encompassing mind, body, spirit wholeness, but it's self-sustainable. It's time to start building. So I'm going to do that, trust him, and while I do the TikTok and art, I get to bask in the glory of the Almighty while I just wait till things unfold, because he is good.